Okay, I'm up before 7 a.m. getting ready to go hike down into the Grand Canyon. Lindy's snugly up there in bed, probably thinking, why is he being so noisy? But I'm getting ready, and my water bottle that I took to bed last night for hydration is frozen, not solid, but it's a good layer of ice on top. It's about 17 degrees, so trying to get warm, get geared up, and head to the Bright Angel Trail. I've started hiking. There's some ravens trying to peck through the ice in that mud puddle to get some water. They're wary of me now. They're hopping away. They were just pecking at the mud puddle. Oh, that's funny. It's a little chilly. And check it out. There's some like mountain goats or something. Hey there, buddy. I'm still on the rim trail, hiking to the start of the Bright Angel Trail. The sun is just starting to hit the canyon on the other side. It's just rising. There you can see a little bit of sun hitting right there. And that strip of trail down there, I'm going to be hiking a little past that. That's Plateau or something. I can't remember the name of it. All right, let's keep moving. Okay, here's the village. That's where the trailhead is. All right, here we go. It's 7:15 a.m. I'm starting my hike down into the Grand Canyon. It's just crazy every time I look over this way. Wow. Sheer drop off on the trail right beside me. I can see people hiking down there on the trail that I'm going to be on, and then the tiny little trail down here where I'm headed. And the sun's starting to illuminate more and more of the canyon. It's really just amazing. I'm really excited about this hike. You can see how far I'm in now. The trails just wind around these ridges. Let's see. Been hiking for 15 minutes. So cool. Awesome. Look at this pretty blue bird. The blue jay of some sort. Oh wow. That's awesome. There he is right there. You can definitely see the sun has risen on that north rim of the canyon over there. It's still going to be quite a while before we see the sun over here on the south rim. But it's warming up. I mean, I've been hiking probably a half hour or whatever, but descended a lot of elevation, so it's definitely not 17 degrees anymore, but it's still very cold. Okay, 1.5 mile rest house. Let's see how long it took me to go that first 1.5 miles. It took me 30 minutes, 33 minutes. Okay. There's even some water here. I wonder if it's on this time of year. It is. Cool. Well, I brought plenty of water. I guess if I were to run low, there would be water, but I thought there might not be, so I packed way more water than I'll need. All right, let's keep moving. So quiet. See the trail weaving all around. I can see the next, like, I guess, rest house down there. That's kind of cool that they have those built. It's a cool looking rock wall here I'm walking next to. All right, I've been hiking just at an hour now. You can see how far I am in. And there's that next rest house. There's the trail going on down. Okay, 3 mile rest house. I've been gone just over an hour. Caution, down is optional, up is mandatory. Well, I'm gonna keep going. It is gonna be a hard hike out though. Way up there. Wow, look at these switchbacks I'm coming up to. Let me get down to that trail. Wow. Feeling closer and closer. Maybe not the very bottom, but you know, like I'm gonna be off this steep cliffside. Oh, it's pretty. Okay, I've actually gotten to a section where it's leveled off a little bit. Just kind of walking on a slight decline here. You can see the rim way up there. Feels kind of nice on the old knees and ankles. And then here ahead, really on the same level I am, is that long, straight trail that goes over the plateau that we've been seeing from the top. Very cool. That. That is awesome. The plants you see here are the living desert. They grow by the inch and die by the foot. And I can see where people poked holes in them and stuff. There's some sort of house right over here, like a ranger station or something. I'm not sure. We'll see. Right over there. Interesting. Maybe somebody lives down here. Campground and ranger station. All right. Overnight camping only. I think I'm supposed to go this way. Wow, this is really cool. I'm going through like, it's like a stand of trees and stuff. Oh, there's the campers over there. Looks like a pretty nice campground. There's like shelters and picnic tables. Pretty cool. There's some of them in there. Interesting. Okay, Bright Angel Trail. I'm guessing that way. And stream right here. Interesting. I'll hike a little further. How long have we been out? Okay, it's 9 o'clock. 9:15 will be 2 hours, so an hour and 45 minutes. I was going to give myself 3 hours, or close to it, to come back in. I don't know if I'll do that. I want to make sure I have plenty of time to get out and rest and take breaks and enjoy the scenery, so keep walking a little bit though. Havusapi Gardens. So the Plateau Point and the Colorado River are closed right now. I can't go all the way. That would be a long ways anyway. You are here, so I can go to that red X. Then I gotta turn around just past the offshoot to the Tonto Trail. Huh. Might as well hike to it. So it is 46 degrees down here. The 17 when I started just a couple hours ago. It's funny, there's the high down here, it says, is over 60, so it's 20 degrees warmer down here from the elevation. Oh, look at this. Got power down here. I don't know what that is. Power station, I guess. Here it's letting you know, Tonto Trail access only, Bright Angel Trail closed. So I think I'm gonna hike till the turnaround and then that'll be it. I guess they're doing maintenance or something. Oh, look at this. Pretty cool. Well, I'm not real sure how far I'm gonna go down this trail. It's not real scenic with the yellow ropes on the side and basically walking down a construction path. Maybe it'll get better. We'll see. Okay, this is a little anticlimactic, but here is as far as you can hike on the Bright Angel Trail right now. Started up there and to here. This Tonto Trail is 4.5 miles to there and 9.5 miles out. Wow, that would be a long way. Now I'm turning around here. Cool. Well, I'm kind of like down in the bottom now. You can see. You still hear that helicopter. Hopefully they're not looking for me. And if we were going to keep going, this is the Tonto Trail right here. Goes that direction. Awesome. There's the helicopter. That's cool. I've come down the Tonto Trail just a hair because it looks like there's a little bit better view down here. There we go. Looks like there's a spot to sit and take a break. Good healthy apple. So it took me exactly 2 hours to get to right here. And there's the way back up. Down in the Grand Canyon. A couple of hikers just passed me. They've got big packs on. They're doing some overnighting and hiking down here, but I see where the trail goes because I see them. And I think when I finish my stack, I am going to hike right up there because it looks like you can see over that ridge. So we'll go a little further. Oh, and I also didn't mention it's Halloween. So got me some Halloween candy to eat down in the bottom of the Grand Canyon. Happy Halloween! Well, on the Tonto Trail, I finally got over here in the sun. Temperature bumps up a little bit. It's behind the clouds right now, so that's nice. Probably gonna need to shed some of these clothes. See the construction they're doing that has the trail closed. There's some sort of piping they're putting there. I have no idea what that's all about. I wish that wouldn't happen. I wish I could hike further on the plateau or down the Bright Angel Trail, but yeah, it's all right. Tonto Trail's pretty nice here. And yeah, I am getting a good view here. think the Colorado River's down in there. And here we go. There's the little area that the Bright Angel Trail came down, where I'm headed back to. Awesome. Just now, the sun's going back behind that rock, and it's chilly. And I took off a bunch of clothes, but I'm about to start working on the way up, so I think I'm just gonna stick with what I got. So here we went to 3,040 feet, and the trailhead elevation is 6,840 feet. So 3,800 feet we've descended and are about to hike back up. All right. I gotta say, it looks pretty intimidating, but just one foot in front of the other. Next thing you know, I'll be standing at the top. Huh. I didn't notice that on the way down. I think that's ice on that rock face there. It's kind of interesting. The sun has still never gotten to this area, so still in the shade, still cool. Oh, these switchbacks. I remember being easier on the way down. Oh man. Okay, I'm up to the 3 mile from the top place, so that 1.5 miles took me about 45 minutes. That was taking me about 32 on the way down, so about 1.5 hours or 2 hours from the top. It means I'm gonna get out between like 12 and 1, so I got plenty of time. I think I'm gonna take a break here. Okay, let's see. Let's see, the temperature here is close to 46. About the same as it was down at the bottom, but it's later in the day now. Just got to get right up there. Oh wow, looks like there's a cool viewpoint at this 3 mile rest stop that I didn't check out on the way in. Holy crap, it's straight down right here. It makes me nervous to look at it. I'm like leaning backwards. I'm gonna stay over here near the rock face. Oh my gosh, wow. That's wild. Let me put my telescope in. Wow. That is wild. Oh man, I'm like out on a point there. You can see some hikers down there. Creep right up over here very carefully. Okay, that's as close as I'm getting, and I am going to retreat back to safety. God, look at that sheer face. I was thinking about walking right up there to take the picture. I'm glad I didn't. That would have freaked me out. All right, I'm even going to stop videoing while I walk out here and use 2 hands. That was just 3 or 4 steps, but wow, I wanted to get out of there. That's crazy. So this point right here, man, it's just a cliff straight down. Wow. That was awesome. Oh, the whole thing's awesome. Oh, there's the sun. Nice. All right, 3 more miles to the top. I was kind of charging fast on the way down just because I wanted to make sure I had plenty of time. And take my time from here though. It's just hard to get over. Makes me think it couldn't have looked that pretty on the way down. It looks even prettier in this daylight, but oh man. So the patch of trees down there, right here, that's where the camp was. And I can see the Tonto Trail, and I think I can see the rock just past that shadow that I stopped and took a break at. That's neat. First time I've been in the sun over on this side since down in the bottom. Strange feeling. It's probably almost noon now. Let's see. At 11:30, it's like the sun doesn't even get to this area over here where the trail is for most of the day. There's the 3 mile rest stop and cliff I was at. Neat. Taking a little break. Now that I've been down there, it's even cooler to look at it and see the little trail and the campground area. I can still see that rock I stopped on Tonto Trail. Something else. All right, I'm here at the 1.5 mile bathroom rest stop. 1.5 miles to go, right up there. So I actually managed to make that 1.5 miles take an hour, looking at the views and walking slow and taking rests. So I'll do that again. Got 1 more hour to the top. Oh wow, there's a deer right up there. Maybe you can see his white tail. His hind end is towards me. You know, the hoodoos in Bryce were amazing, and hiking the Narrows there in Zion's like nothing I've ever done before. The sand dunes, the great sand dunes, you barely can't believe what you're seeing, but none of it is like this. I mean, it's just crazy. I almost don't want the hike to be over. Getting close to the top though. Right up there, probably got a few more switchbacks. I can see the trail going along here and up there. And I think it goes right up to the top. Knock out this last bit. Well, I can see the trailhead now. Right up there. the Bright Angel Trail. Awesome. Hey, Lindy's at the top waiting on me. Wave, Lindy. Oh man. Wow. What a hike. What a place. Right, back to where we started. Nice. Victory. Hey.
Hey.
I hear a helicopter. Hope they're not coming to rescue me. That I stopped and took a break. Post, hike, drink at, where are we at?
And then maybe like RV lounge.